Good morning, guys. It has been now 3 weeks since I arrived here in Shenzhen, China. Boy, was this just a crazy adventure to get here. We started off by flying into Hong Kong, and the first thing we did right off the bat was go get our visas processed. We found an agency in Hong Kong, and from the moment we got off the plane, gave them our passport, gave them our immigration form, and a color photo and all the other documents they wanted, and then they just left. Then we went to the hostel, whole way to the hostel thinking, oh my god, did we make a mistake? Can we even trust this agency? I have gotten visas before in the past, or I got one visa I should say, but it was in the US where I did it. I didn't do it in a foreign country where if I don't have my passport, I'm kind of screwed. So yeah, gave our passports, then we went to our hostel. Thinking that we booked one of the top rated hostels, it was a box. We got a private room and you walk in and there's literally no space to even move. It's just the bed in the room, and then I don't know where you go. Even worse, then I go and look in the bathroom. Apparently this is a well-known thing. I didn't know about it, but they put the shower head over the toilet, and so you're supposed to like shower over the toilet. Disgusting. So I didn't do that. Ended up at this really cool park in the central of Hong Kong. So I guess the idea of parks is to kind of break away, if they're in a city, is like break away from the city, right? Well, I didn't really think that was possible in Hong Kong because Hong Kong was so condensed. So many people, so many shops, so much noise. I couldn't believe we entered this park and it's just dead silent. All you hear are birds, bugs, and it was just super cool, super calm. At night, we went to watch the light show, this famous light show that they have, which I don't know what is with this, because everyone on TripAdvisor and all the everything you look on, what do you do in Hong Kong? And they're like, go watch this light show. This light show was lame. Sorry, Hong Kong. You should probably make your light show a little cooler. So next morning, we decided to go hike the peak, which was a beautiful hike. Most people, they take the tram. You can take a tram to go up the mountain. We hadn't done any exercise in the last few days. We just were on planes and whatever. So we're like, okay, we're gonna hike this. I really hope that they have a regular shower in Shenzhen. This is gonna be really gross because I'm a really stubborn person and I'm not showering. And it was a beautiful hike. It was definitely very difficult. We got up to the top, have this amazing view. It was kind of cloudy out, so that was a little bit of a bummer, but it was still really cool just to get this huge view of Hong Kong. So we finished the hike and we go meet up with the agency to get our passports back. Hong Kong is only 6 metro stops away from Shenzhen, which is where I am now. And so we just get on the metro, we go, now we're entering into mainland China. When you get to China, the immigration takes a long time. Going through all the immigration lines, my heart about to explode. I'm not used to getting visas. So as Americans, it's really nice. At the moment, you can get 10-year visas, 10-year tourist visas, which is what we did because we want to explore a lot of China. Okay, so it was a roller coaster getting to China, but ever since we got here, it's been amazing. I kind of get this feeling that these last 9 months that I've been traveling, there's been so many obstacles in the way, and I've been kind of forcing myself to keep going, and like ever since getting to China, everything has gone smoothly. Like everything. It's scary how smooth it's gone. It's almost like I'm supposed to be here, which is ironic because China was never on my radar. I never even thought I would visit China as a country, and now I'm living here. It's so bizarre. And even more bizarre, I feel like I found the San Diego, my hometown of China, here in Shenzhen. When we first arrived here, we went and checked into a hostel. We get there, same thing with the hostel, like this weird ass bathroom that is disgusting. Now you have to pee in a hole. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend China, but I cannot do this freaking hole in the ground. This is what happens when you don't brush your hair for months on it. But whatever, I had booked the hostel for about 6 nights, and the idea was to immediately go look for apartments. It's supposedly really difficult to find a place to live here. We found an apartment in literally 1 day of looking. Now maybe we're just really not high maintenance. Actually, the very first apartment we looked at, we really liked it, and we decided that that's where we're gonna move into. It's not even ready yet. So the second place we looked at was with a roommate, and we decided, okay, we're gonna move in there. It's like a typical Chinese apartment, and we'll live there for a month. And it actually had a real bathroom, so that was nice. And that's in a really cool area. It's in front of, I can't pronounce it right, like Luachun, I'll write it, Park. Beautiful park. It's actually the park I'm in right now. Humongous park. I live in a high rise and I can't see it from here. It's crazy. What I've learned is Shenzhen, for starters, it's a city in the middle of a jungle. That's why it's so green and it's so beautiful. It's a consistent 70 degrees apparently year round. We are in the middle of typhoon season, so it does have its moments where it rains, but it might rain for like an hour or two and then it's done. then it's back to being beautiful like it is now. But the typhoon is pretty darn crazy. It is 4 p.m. in the afternoon. It's fucking crazy outside. Super dark and just raining like crazy. I guess this is what typhoon season is like. Shenzhen is one of the wealthiest cities in all of China, so that's why everything here is brand new. Like, it's not at all what I had envisioned what China would be like. Everything is so clean. So my brother had sent me a video of the metro systems in China and how they like push people in, jumping over and piling into this metro. It's not like that. I've never seen such an orderly metro system here. Like, everybody's single file line. They follow the rules. It makes sense. The metro is huge. They have TVs playing, bathrooms in the metro. The malls here are nicer than the US. And there's a mall at like every metro station. God, this place is just so not what I thought. And I literally have the best of both worlds because I'm very much of a beach person. Well, I'm near the beach. My boyfriend is very much of a mountain person. Well, we're surrounded by mountains and it's super green. I have all these fruits that I've never tried. Like, I feel like I'm in paradise. These are green beans. Like, that we bought at a Chinese market. These are ridiculous. So after a week of being here and being like, oh my god, this place is amazing, the guy that we had met, who we're gonna move into his apartment in the beginning of May, he's an owner of outdoor education schools, sends me a message. She's like, hey, like, would you and your boyfriend be interested in running an adventure camp? It's for a week, it's not well paid, but flights, food, accommodation, hotel, all that is gonna be included. I was like, okay, why not? Free trip? Sure. A few days later, we're on a flight going to Hangzhou, which is about 3 hours, I think, south, I could be wrong, of Shanghai. We went to this place called Lin'an. In this general area, the majority of all of China's bamboo comes from this area. So we're literally in the bamboo forest. I have never ever done anything like this before. We got to run a children's adventure camp. I've never been a camp counselor, but I've been to camp. I was a camp counselor for 7th and 8th graders, Chinese kids, and it was absolutely amazing. I got to teach these kids how to hike, kayak, cook, camp outside. We showed them how to put up a tent. I don't unfortunately have any pictures or videos of this place because I was actually not allowed to. It was really empowering to get to run all these kids and learn about a culture. I have a whole new respect for Chinese people just because of the kids. In the US, if you're kind of this nerdy kid, you're kind of outcasted when you're younger. Like, you're this nerd, you're like put off to the side, you're uncool. Here in China, it's not like that. It's very different. Their culture is they look at this person who's really intellectual, who's kind of nerdy, whatever, and they appreciate him for it. We're gonna use him for his intellect. And they're all friends. Like, there's no cliques. I'm really excited to be here because I'm really excited to learn about this and to share about it with other people. Like, China is not at all how I thought it would be, and it's so much better and it's so cool. At the same time, I think it definitely takes somebody who has a lot of patience to be here because it is so different from the Western world that there's a lot of things people would not like about here. For example, I don't know what it is about here, but people don't seem to use headphones. You see a person jogging on the side of the street, or we're on the airplane. Everybody has their iPads and no one puts their headphones in. You're just hearing everybody watching movies, you're hearing everybody's music. It's like no spatial awareness. I hope this video wasn't too long. I'm sorry, I'm just really excited and I talk really fast and I wanted to tell you everything that's happened, so, but I'm also really lazy and I didn't want to make a million videos, so I wanted to make one. So I hope this video was interesting. If not, I hope my future self likes it. So yeah, bye guys.